Hey guys, welcome to another Style Tip Tuesday. I'm Daisha. Hope everyone is doing well. Staying safe during this time. I'm here to lighten the mood. Today we're going to be talking about 5 ways to get the perfect fit. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so when it comes to getting a look, showing up, showing out, feeling your best, you want to get the fit of the outfit right, because the fit is, it makes the outfit. Like if you just have just random pieces fitting any old how, then you kind of just woke up or something. So if you want to deliver a certain type of message, you want to get your fit right. Fit is so important. Like if you buy something that's expensive or something that's cheap, if the cheap thing fits better than the expensive item, then that cheap item is going to look more expensive on you, make more of a statement than the expensive item that we might have to ask why you robbed the homeless. So to prevent any such accusations, I got 5 tips for you, sis. So let's get into them. Okay guys, so tip number 1, know your measurements. Stop pulling up, eyeballing these pieces and thinking they're gonna fit you. No, they won't fit you. You're gonna have them in your closet still saying I have nothing to wear. So get your measurements right. Okay, most importantly, when you're shopping online, you want to look at the size chart and know what size will fit you, you know what I mean, what range you fall into. So it's best to have your measurements on hand. Just know what size you wear. We're not doing that, oh, it looks like it will fit anymore, because that's wasting time and that's wasting money, honey. We're not doing that. Okay, so here is the correct way to do your measurement. Okay guys, so I'm going to be showing you how to measure your own bust, waist and hip, as those are typically the sizes seen on charts online. When you're measuring, you want to leave a little room where the tape can move just a little bit, because you don't want your clothes to be completely skin tight, kind of like I'm doing right there. And when it gets to the hip, you want to get the tape to the widest part of the hip. Knowing your measurements is super important, especially if you're shopping online and you're looking at the size chart. You want to know what size will fit you. You can't be eyeballing the pieces online and you're like, oh, I think that will fit me. That looks like a stretch material. No, it ain't. And even if it stretches, it doesn't stretch to the point where you think it's going to stretch to. So know your size. Tip number 2, pay attention to the fabric. The fabric tells a lot about how the outfit is going to fit. For example, if you have like jeans, but you got stretchy jeans, and then you have some hard denim that won't move, it will just fit your waist and it will sit how it's supposed to sit. And then you have others that will like adjust to the form of your body. So if you got a nice little booty, that thing's gonna hug it. You know what I mean? So you want to pay attention to that. You can't be, unless it's like a mix fiber, but say you're buying linen, that thing won't really stretch and it will flow a different type of way than if you were buying like something knit, So you want to pay attention to the fabric. And while you pay attention to the fabric, you still have to keep in mind that different brands have different sizes. So not because this corduroy fits you in small in this store, the same corduroy is going to fit you the same way at the other store. You might pull up, buy a size 4 over here, and then you come over here and a size 6 fits you. So pay attention to those things. And in keeping with tip number 1, you want to use your measurements whenever you're going to purchase something, just so you can get the nice sculpted fit that you're trying to get, sis. So tip number 3, know your personal style. Know the type of fit you like. So if you like sculpting, you know, you like the bodycon, you want the curves to be popping out, you like the camel toe type vibe, you need the boob, the cleavage to be all the way in the party, or if you like a little bit of room, you know what I mean, you like to be able to reach for your wine and sip, you know, and the thing, stay right there. And you want to reach for some wine and tip, and you want to be able to move comfortably without restriction. So know the type of fit, and then you'll know the type of fabric that you like, you know, that will give you that type of vibe. So just get into your personal style, really, you know, tap into that, baby. Tip number 4, get you a tailor. Trust me, getting a tailor, having a tailor makes the world of difference. Your clothes will look like they were custom made for you, because sometimes some pieces are just so darn cute, you have to get it. So if you're petite, it would be nice to have a tailor to like take a few inches off. You know, if you're smaller, you would like to have, you know, the waist snatched for you. A tailor does that. It's like a magician. So again, sis, the tailor is your best friend. They'll do wonders, things you didn't know were possible in outfits. They can make that happen for you. So get a tailor, find a tailor, just make some adjustments to your outfit. Once it's fitting properly, then you'll feel like $1,000,000. Tip number 5, or last tip, fit your clothes. Stop pulling up and eyeballing pieces thinking that they're going to fit you when you can fit them right then and there to get the perfect fit. Then you'll know whether you want to take it home or you want to leave it, or you're going to take this to a tailor. Again, because it's so cute, you just have to have it. But when you buy pieces not knowing if it's going to fit you a certain kind of way or how the fabric moves, then you come home and you basically waste your money. So here are some sub tips to trying on your clothes. Okay, so if you put the shirt on and before you can finish buttoning it, already we're peeking through this hole right here, it's not for you, sis. It's too small. Okay, it's not yours. Do the squat test. If you do the squat test, that will show you that if you're sitting down, whether your butt crack is going to be out, and that is not cute. You can also do the hug test. For example, you're getting a blazer and you don't want to like be like snuggling on yourself, but you want to make sure that you could do this and nothing is breaking apart, or you don't want it too big where it looks like, you know, somebody's jacket kind of just fell on you, you know. So do the hug test. You can also, if you're in a hurry and you can't really try the pants or the skirt, once the waist fits around your neck, typically it fits you. Okay, so you just take the pants, the skirt, whatever it is, hold the waistband, try to fit it around your neck, and then you'll know if that fits. If it fits perfectly, then it's yours. Let's go, we gotta go. But if it's not quite meeting, it's not yours. If it meets with a little bit too much room, it's still not yours. So there we go. So we're going to review. Tip number 1, know your measurement. Know your measurements. So whenever you're shopping, especially online, you can know what the size chart is saying for you. Tip number 2, different brands have different sizes, and the fabrics, they stretch and they fit differently, so pay attention to those. Tip number 3, know your personal style and the body parts. When you know your personal style, you'll know what body part you want to keep a secret and what part you want to bring to every party. Tip number 4, get a tailor. I'm telling you, the tailor is your best friend. Tip number 5, try on the pieces and use the try on test to see if it fits you nicely or not. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to join us next Tuesday for Style Tip Tuesday.